All right, guys. So after the debate ended last night, we ended the show. We're going to start the call, and things sort of sparked back up again. I didn't want you guys to miss the entire debate. So this is the last 15 minutes that you guys did not get to hear. Make sure you guys check it out, drop a like, and check out both of these guys' channel. Enjoy.
Just not like it used to be for the SNES.
It's and still more convenient though, bro. I'm sorry.
But it really isn't.
But you don't do it. You don't use it. You don't do it. Like, what are you talking about? Do you even know what UI is on the Xbox right now? Like, you don't even know what you're talking about.
It's the same one that you guys had for a while.
And then if I say, well, I push one button and get to all of my friends, 1,000 people at a button push, and I push whatever on this guy and this guy. The thing you would have to do, what you just started doing to compete with what I just said is, well, I'll just leave Steam open and let it run, and I'll have my friends list up instantly when I turn it on. Like, that's what you have to do to compete.
Steam
with the
boots up when the PC boots up. There's no difference.
Yeah, well, even that.
So then what's
your friends list don't pop right up now, does it?
Like, it absolutely does, my friend.
It doesn't, because I have Steam. It does not pop right up.
It does. Yes, it will pop right up.
So you boot Steam up, and the first thing that pops up is your friends list.
Is the store page and the friends list right next to each other.
My friends list does not pop up first thing. So
I don't know what to tell you, dealer.
That must be some setting you've enabled, because I
didn't
not
enable anything. I just went ahead and
regardless. I'm just saying, you don't ever, just to help you out in the future, don't make absolute claims and say people will not do this or will do that. You need to add another word in there to protect yourself, because that's where it all fell apart for you. Just don't do it, man.
I think I did just fine, dealer. Thank you, though. I appreciate the input.
Yeah, so I wish you luck, bro. But just like I said, don't become like those guys, the crumb side motherfuckers. Don't do it.
I'm just having fun, sir.
At the end of the day, man, I really hope y'all just stay cordial. I mean, it's what I mean.
No, I'm not, dude. I am not.
The debates are healthy, and I'm glad y'all two came in and y'all both been adults. And y'all kept it about gaming.
I will never listen. I will never.
No,
dealer, I will never block you.
I appreciate y'all coming in and being adults and keeping the game, man. Because most people can't do that. And at the end of the day, man, I just hope y'all stay cordial. Because we got too many people, going back and forth. And if y'all just come together and y'all had to talk and y'all got y'all aired out what y'all had to talk about.
I know where you're coming from, Alex, in regards to your preference, right? But like I said, you got to understand that not everybody's like you, and not everybody likes what you like, right?
Yeah, and then you also have to understand too that there are people that are on the console that will say, you know what, I want to try something new.
And that's why I said most people. I left myself room to wiggle. That's what I'm saying.
The thing is, it's when you use the word most, that
51%.
That's a much larger majority than
51% is most.
51%, right? So more than half.
1% more than half.
There's still the other half of people saying, I want to do this myself.
But I don't think it's even that much. I think it might be 25%.
But again, dealer, you don't have the facts of that. You like if you had a survey, if you had something like a survey or some sort of like.
Have you seen these pre-built companies explode, man?
Then you would have had something to back your claim. But
you heard of like CyberPower, Origin, or Alienware? Like the fact that these companies are doing so well is more proof than you have with your claim.
Even then, that those companies are doing well, it doesn't always
there is no wiggling out of that. Their sales say it all. People want pre-built shit.
Can you show me?
Do you got Google?
I mean,
if you're gonna
come to a debate, you should come prepared.
No, I don't need to come prepared because the whole debate was based off a video you jumped to over nothing. When your whole video is about proving that a dual core could do this, when no one said that it couldn't do that now. No one ever said that.
Okay.
So what was your video for?
The video was to show that.
So what? Who lied when no one said nothing?
You don't need it.
Who lied when no one said nothing? No one lied because no claims were made that it couldn't happen. Do you understand?
Dealer, that's not the point of the video.
What's the point of the video?
Like, did you even watch it?
What is the point of the video, though?
The video was to point out that you're saying an i3 or an i5.
No, I insinuated that you should start with an i3 or an i5 at the low end. Yeah, you should because
I showed with that video that may not always be the case because if you want to match an Xbox One X, which is the whole point of that build, then you don't need an i3 or an i5. You can do the same thing an Xbox One X can with that dual core.
With a fucking Pentium in it, though.
Because some people may have a budget that they want to stick to, or they want to say, is this possible to stick with this same price range? And the fact that you can is what's most important.
Your video was literally called some bullshit about wrestling, like with my name in it, right? You were attacking me. And the thing is, I didn't even say nothing. You didn't prove me wrong about anything because I never made any claims that couldn't happen. Do you understand that yet? Do you understand what the reality of the situation?
Dealer, the point isn't the fact that it couldn't happen. The point that I proved was that it can happen.
Yeah, which no one said it couldn't.
But hold on, and the fact that it can happen means that an i3 or an i5 is not necessary for a build like that. You can keep it at the same or near the same price range as an Xbox One X with that dual core. That's the point of the video, is that although you are correct that
you're not touching the price of the X1X.
It would probably be a little bit better if you saved up another $100 and got that CPU, it doesn't mean that the dual core is not capable of doing what an Xbox One X can.
Who said it wasn't capable?
Again, you are missing the point entirely.
No, your video is the point.
Yes.
Who said your video was saying taking me to Suplex City over what? Who said that it wasn't possible?
Dealer, I didn't say that it wasn't possible. The point of the argument, again, which I'm trying to prove to you, which you do not listen to, is to compete with the Xbox One X directly in hardware.
So why did you involve me when you didn't prove anything I said wrong?
Dealer, Dealer.
What did I say you couldn't do it with a Pentium?
I didn't say you couldn't do it, did I?
Okay, but why did you involve me if you didn't prove me wrong in any way?
Because what you said was funny, and I felt like you should have known how
How's
a G45
it funny when it's
works.
the smart thing to do?
It may not be the best thing or the smart thing to do.
It is the absolute best thing. How many PCs have you had?
This one.
Okay, that's why. Holy shit. You get more time behind PC gaming, you'll understand you do not want to start with some fucking dog shit at the lowest of the low end.
But
and
dealer,
I feel like everyone should have told you that by now.
Hold on. If you're starting out, would you be comfortable building a $1,000 PC?
No, I'd be comfortable building a $630, $640 PC.
There, and so I have now fixed the problem. I've given you a budget PC that can compete with an X1X.
But you still
if something
happens,
you're not going to lose it. And the point of the video was to show that you don't have to overspend on CPU parts to get comparable pieces of a system to work as well as an Xbox One X.
But who said that you would have to overspend on the CPU part to make it
You
compete
did, dealer.
I never said
I
never said that you had to overspend on the CPU to make it compete with Xbox One. Never.
Dealer, you said it on the podcast.
I literally told you that they were comparing.
I have you recorded on the video.
So here, hang on. Just so
you should get an i3 or i5 with more cores for a CPU.
Yeah, on the PC side.
You clearly said.
So hang on.
Tell me you didn't say
all
that.
Right, something's out of sync here, because what I asked you is Hang on. Are you hearing me? What I asked you is, what did I say that you proved wrong in the video? Right? I did not say you could not game on a dual core, did I, or did I not?
That's not the point of the video, dealer.
What's the point of the video when you build a rig with a dual core in it and you show benchmarks in it, right?
Because people want to probably buy a budget.
So why include my name?
Xbox One X in price.
Why include my name then if you didn't prove me wrong in the video? Because I didn't
prove you wrong in the video, dealer.
How's that? When I never said you couldn't game on a dual core.
No, because the first thing you said was it's impossible to get the fuck out of here for a $400 PC. First of all, I didn't build a $400 PC.
That wasn't a reference towards you.
That
was not a reference towards you, just so you know.
You are literally not being able to understand the words that came out of your mouth in your own podcast that I clearly just recorded.
So, hang on, just for reference, I want you to play it for me right now.
Okay, sure. Let's share.
Let's do it. And the $400 PC thing was not even aimed at you. You didn't say 400.
Here we go. No, but you did. Can you hear that?
I wasn't referencing you when I brought up the $400 thing. Do you?
1 second. Can you hear the audio?
No.
Okay, hold on. Can you hear that?
Nope.
Okay, so you can't hear the audio. Great.
All right. Well, listen to it and tell me exactly
You'll have to see the video then, because you have to give me a view if you want to see what you said.
I know what I said, and I never said. I know what I said, and I never said that you.
Well, dealer, you don't know what you said because all I did was just use OBS to copy what you said, and I never chopped it or anything up. I just kept it the same.
But you're not letting me finish. Did I ever say you absolutely needed an i3 or above to game on PC?
Let me see what you said, dealer.
Because I used the example of Forza Horizon 3 after I said that, or I said with even an i5, there's some bottlenecking on certain games.
I have to hear you in like 2 separate headphones, so give me just
go ahead.
Sorry. So you made a joke about Minecraft. You went, Minecraft, see? And you said on PC you definitely need more cores. Even some i5s will struggle with Forza Horizon 3 because they're heavy on the CPU side. And then right after that, I showed Battlefield 1, which is a CPU-intensive game, being only 1 frame rate behind an i7 7600K by 1 FPS. So that's why. So you said you need more cores, and I clearly showed you did not need more cores.
What did I say after you said you need more cores, though?
The timestamp is at 151 on the video.
Just tell me what I said after I said you need more cores. I feel like context is important here.
Okay, I that's why I didn't cut it. I kept it in there. So you said you definitely need a game with more cores. Even i5s were severely bottlenecked by games like Forza Horizon 3.
Which is true at launch.
True, and then CPU intensive, but then I also showed a CPU intensive game right after.
Why didn't you show Forza Horizon running on a Pentium?
Because I didn't have a benchmark for Forza Horizon.
Will that game even boot on a Pentium?
I'm sure you probably can.
I really doubt it, bro.
I mean, that's why I kind of wanted to build the PC and have you actually have the actual benchmarks. But the thing, dealer, is you don't have the benchmarks, dealer.
Neither do you, though, and you're comparing it to something that's not out. So like I said, we're both in the same situation where you're comparing it to something that's not out, except for I just happen to know more about the thing you're shitting on.
The difference is I may not have the exact games that we would benchmark together, but I have games benchmarked.
You don't have games benchmarked against the Xbox One X, though.
But I can give someone a realistic view of what they would be getting when they're playing. And if the Xbox One X can play games at 4K 30, 4K 60, and even checkerboarded, and people are getting 4K 30, 4K 60 medium at native. If they checkerboarded, they can probably do it at a higher frame at a higher
That 1060 is not outperforming the X on the GPU side.
Dealer, it's the same.
No, it's
dealer,
not.
You know it's the same.
The X did not drop 15 frames on Forza Apex. I'm sorry.
Dealer, that test was done on ultra settings across the board for Forza.
Exactly, like Turn 10 told Digital. Did you watch it?
Again,
Turn 10 told Digital Foundry it was 4K 60 ultra settings with 4XAA.
Said that is not what.
No, so now we're just calling developers liars.
Again, dealer, that's what they said. That doesn't mean that Digital Foundry.
Okay, well, why is their word not worth more than yours then?
My friend, sir, instead of going through with what someone said, even a developer, okay, that can be misconstrued, taken incorrectly, and even Digital Foundry can make a mistake. Until you have the benchmarks, sir, at what the game is running and the settings it's running at, we cannot make that comparison.
I just need to understand if you
have the ability to make that comparison.
You know how hypocritical that is. Do you understand? You're building a PC to compete with it, and you're sitting there making your own point. We don't have the benchmarks.
Like I said before, I have
it on your side
of games that I can show someone.
But here's the problem.
Can do.
You just told me we don't know how the X1 X is gonna perform, but you're building a PC to compete with it. How is that possible if it's not out? Because
Microsoft has said how games.
Oh, but the developers in Microsoft, you can't trust them, right?
It's not about can't trusting, but the thing is, I'm able to show benchmarks of games running on that rig. You are not.
Yeah, but you are comparing it to something you're not able to compare it to.
Which is why I wanted to wait. But, again...
What do you mean you wanted to wait? You made the video. You didn't want to wait.
Because I had the evidence to prove you incorrect.
You did not, because the Xbox One X is not out.
Dealer, that's impossible. Dealer, I'm sorry.
I know it's impossible.
That is your logical fallacy is unbelievable in that sense.
I know you know what fallacy means. We get it. The point is you built a PC to compete with something that's not out.
I am going to bed. I'm going to play some games. I'm done.
All right, man. I'll leave you to it.
Buddy, okay, look, for real though, I'm not blocking you. You're not blocked on my channel. You're not blocked on my Twitter. We can always talk. You can always DM me. We'll always have another debate. All right?
All right, man. Good talking to you.
All right, man. You fellas have a good night, man. Take it easy.